Imagine stumbling upon a hidden city, not on land, but deep beneath the ocean. For millennia, the true scope of global trade remained obscured, until now. What if the greatest trade network in history wasn't just on land, but profoundly hidden beneath the waves? We're unearthing the long-lost Maritime Silk Road, a network of ancient trade routes that rewrote history and fostered connections you won't believe existed. Get ready for a journey that will change your perception of the ancient world forever. When we think of the Silk Road, we often picture camel caravans trekking across vast deserts. But that's only half the story. The other half, a sprawling, vibrant network of sea lanes, has remained largely in the shadows of history. This is the Maritime Silk Road, a superhighway of ancient trade that connected east and west long before we thought possible. It was a world of bustling ports, daring sailors, and secrets buried at sea. Today, we're opening the Sunken archives, promising a journey into a submerged history filled with astonishing archaeological finds and untold stories that will completely reshape our understanding of ancient globalization. Let's navigate these ancient currents. The Maritime Silk Road wasn't just a single route. It was a complex web stretching from the shores of China, through the strategic Strait of Malacca, across the Indian Ocean to the Arabian Peninsula, and all the way to the coasts of East Africa and the Mediterranean. We're not just talking about major ports you might expect, but also forgotten hubs in places like modern-day Indonesia, Vietnam, and Sri Lanka. These weren't just stops along the way. They were melting pots where sailors from different worlds met, exchanged goods, and shared ideas. And what were they trading? Sure, there was silk and spices, but the cargo holds of these ancient ships carried so much more. Imagine Roman glassware found in a Chinese tomb, or African ivory discovered in a Southeast Asian port. They traded advanced technologies like papermaking and the magnetic compass, agricultural marvels like new strains of rice, and even belief systems like Buddhism and Islam, which spread along these sea lanes. But this journey was never easy. Ancient mariners faced treacherous storms that could swallow a ship whole, the constant threat of pirates lurking in narrow straits, and the sheer psychological challenge of sailing across vast open oceans with only the stars to guide them. It took immense bravery and skill to navigate these perilous waters. For centuries, the evidence of this incredible network lay dormant on the ocean floor. But now, thanks to cutting-edge archaeology, we're bringing these submerged secrets back to the surface. Modern explorers use advanced sonar to map the seabed, deploy remote-operated vehicles, or ROVs, to investigate anomalies, and conduct daring deep-sea dives to explore what they find. These technologies are our window into the past, allowing us to find and study lost sites with incredible precision. Through these methods, we've unearthed sunken vessels that act as perfect time capsules. Let's dive into one recent discovery, a 9th century Arab dhow found off the coast of Indonesia. Its holds were packed with over 60,000 pieces of Chinese ceramics, gold, and silver. This single shipwreck provided more insight into the trade of that era than any text ever could. We can see the mass-produced bowls intended for a foreign market, the exquisite personal items of the crew, and the sheer scale of the operation. Each artifact is a silent witness, telling us incredible stories of daily life on board, the ambitions of the merchants who financed the voyage, and the interconnectedness of their world. This single ship proves that a globalized economy was already thriving over 1,000 years ago. The impact of this underwater network was truly global. It wasn't just about moving goods. It was about connecting continents and cultures on an unprecedented scale. Ideas traveled just as fast as the ships. Artistic styles from India influenced sculptures in Southeast Asia, and philosophical texts from China made their way to the Middle East. This exchange shaped the very development of civilizations. But it wasn't always positive. Diseases also spread along these routes, a stark reminder of the double-edged sword of connectivity. In many ways, the Maritime Silk Road laid the very groundwork for modern international trade. It established trade relationships, pioneered shipping logistics, and created a truly interconnected world, challenging the notion that globalization is only a recent phenomenon. Studying these ancient trade dynamics offers fascinating parallels to our own time. We see their struggles with supply chain disruption from storms or pirates and can learn from their resilience. We see how cultural exchange can lead to both innovation and conflict, lessons that are more relevant today than ever. But as we resurface this incredible legacy, we face a new challenge: protecting it. These underwater archaeological sites are incredibly fragile. They are threatened by illegal looting, commercial trawling, and environmental changes. Preserving our shared underwater heritage is a global responsibility. We need international cooperation to ensure these silent witnesses can continue to tell their stories for generations to come. And the story is far from over. Ongoing research and future explorations hold vast potential. Every new discovery raises more questions. What other trade routes are still waiting to be found? What new technologies and ideas were exchanged? The ocean still holds countless secrets. What else lies hidden in the deep, waiting to rewrite history once again? We encourage you to dive deeper into this topic, explore the museums that house these incredible artifacts, and ponder the enduring legacy of the hidden Maritime Silk Road. It is a powerful reminder that our world has always been connected in ways we are only just beginning to understand. Thank you so much for joining us on this incredible journey. If you were fascinated by this submerged history, make sure to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss our next exploration into the past. We'll see you next time.